Hello, Coffee Doug here for the Wisest Wizards. This is the Saturday Rough Cut Review. Of course, it's the first Saturday of the month, November, so it's obviously a giveaway like we've been doing all year long. First off, real quick, I do want to congratulate the winner of last month, October, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2-disc special edition. Thank you to everybody who gave ideas and watched all of our Halloween reviews and all the Rough Cuts Halloween reviews. They did a great job, and you viewers really supported us and gave us some awesome scary movie recommendations. But the winner of this, Texas Chainsaw Massacre from last month, is Uncle Fister77, and I'm sure we'll put his name and link down there. He writes, and I gotta say I love this comment, so that I read the comments every time, or Pancake and I do, but he writes, "You guys should do a parody of this film called The Texas Dildo Massacre. That would be hilarious to see Pancake Hat running around in a Leatherface mask, beating people in the head with a nasty dildo." Not just dildo, but nasty dildo. Of course, the dildo would have to be vibrating to give the effect of the chainsaw. I don't know if I want to see Pancake doing that, but Uncle Fister, that was awesome. So I will be sending you this right away. I do owe some people some DVDs from previous winners. We had problems getting some addresses, and then other DVDs, we wanted to make sure to send the sealed ones, and it was a whole thing. But don't worry, any of you, if I owe you a DVD, I'm sending it very soon, so you will get it. Speaking of Pancake, there have been rumors on the internet that he's not doing these videos with me anymore, but he will be back. He may not be on Rough Cuts as much, but he'll be here quite a bit. He's obviously over on the Wisest Wizards channel, and Waterpipe will be making some appearances too, so I just wanted to address that. This month, I'm going to be reviewing, this week, Unknown White Male. It's a documentary. It is rated PG-13, came out in 2003, I think, or that era. A true story. There are no actors in this film. This movie, it's basically about the tagline, directed by Rupert Murray. Imagine if your entire memory were suddenly wiped away. And the way I found this movie, Unknown White Male, is I went to a Blockbuster, which was unfortunately, or maybe fortunately in some people's opinions, going out of business right down the road from me. And they were having a huge sale. By the time I got there, all the movies were gone. And you know how that is. You're going to find some just awesome DVDs. You see this super sale, like $2 a DVD. Of course you're screwed. You're not going to find anything good because they're gone in like 5 minutes. This one I found for $2. It's the only one I picked up after looking for like literally over an hour through DVDs and just didn't want any crap. And I found this, and the story, just reading the back of the box, the DVD case, really got to me. It is about a guy the year was 2003. He's 28 years old. He's riding on the subway in New York City. He's got a good life, deals with photography and, just a regular average guy living a good life in New York City. And the next thing he knows, he doesn't know anything. He wakes up on the subway one day, does not remember who he is, doesn't remember any of his family, none of his friends, where he lives, what his friggin' name is. He remembers nothing. And there have been cases like that documented where it's complete memory loss, and people may or may not ever get their memory back. It goes into, luckily, and this is why it's so interesting, because Rupert Murray decided to do the documentary on it, so he interviews all the guy's friends, new and old, and family members, stuff like that. But the guy that it happened to, Doug Bruce, he actually, right when it happened, he started recording things because he was so afraid he was going to forget things again. And there was so much he had forgotten. And I mean, even the simplest things like taste. He didn't know what lasagna tasted like. So you've got to imagine, you live this whole life, not only do you lose all your memories, but it's like a completely... It's like a completely fresh start. You get to experience all these things over again. You get to relive things. You get to take back all your mistakes in a way. But on the other hand, you're scared to death that what if all those memories come flooding back, or what if you were just a horrible, atrocious person and you can't remember? So, one major thing that I wanted to talk about with this DVD in particular is that the extras are really, really cool. They talk about obviously the making of, and but they do a where he is now, where Doug Bruce is now. And as of watching this, well, I don't want to give too much away, but it just talks about where he is years later after he lost his memory and started a whole new life. It interviews all of his friends before he had amnesia, just talking about how he's a totally different person. Q&A with the director, stuff like that. But it's really cool to see his family members talk, and also sad, because they lost a family member that day, even though they're still with him and everything. When he goes to meet his dad and mom and sister, he has no recollection of them whatsoever. So, very scary to me, and it really gripped me. I've recommended this movie to a lot of people, and I actually want to give it away. It is a used copy. It's $2. The disc is in pretty good condition. It should play just fine for whoever wins it. But I want to pass it on. I really do. I want more people to see this film, because it's just, wow, what a medical phenomenon. Like, how the hell does that happen to you? How do you just wipe everything away? And this guy, really, they can't tell of any incident. Like, sometimes that happens when you've had some kind of weird, strange, traumatic incident, but this didn't happen with him. He was just a dude that living his life like regular, and bam, amnesia. So, basically you all know the way to win. You just leave a comment, we randomly pick, and, we randomly pick a viewer and your comment, and we read your comment, and you win the DVD. So, please subscribe, rate our videos, let us know how we're doing. Pancake will be around. We've got some good DVD ideas coming up around Christmas time, and we're nearing the end of our year-long giveaway, where we've given away one a month. So we've got some new plans coming with that. And definitely check us out on the Wisest Wizards. Some awesome blendeds and some other stuff going on. I think that's about it. That's all I really needed to tell you about when it came to this movie and this review. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and support the other Rough Cutters. Let them know how they're doing. Give them recommendations. Give us recommendations. And we'll see you here or on the Wisest Wizards channel. Until next Saturday.